Okay, this is awkward occurrence, awkward entertainment. I'm just gonna do a quick update on something I read about Katie Hill. This Katie Hill saga that's still going on in the news after she retired. So let's get to this right quick. This craziness is ongoing. Let's just read this first one. Okay, let's flip it because I want to get full screen on this as full as possible. Okay, Katie Hill's dad wants maximum punishment for her wicked husband Kenny Hillsep. Move this ad, move ad. Okay, Katie's Hill dad attacked the estranged husband as a wicked man and called for him to be punished to the maximum extent of the law. Following the scandal, the California congressman on Sunday announced her resignation amid Kenny Hillsep, the husband, for nude pics, accused him of being abusive for nude pics that surfaced in reports. Okay, this is the dad talking. I have remained silent and watched as Katie and our entire family has had to endure the spectacle created when her estranged husband sent revenge porn to Red State and or some other British tabloid, her father, Michael Hill, said or told ABC News. The fact that Kenny Helsep would do such a thing is unfathomable and appalling, especially considering they were together since they were in high school. Let me see. Of course, they filed for divorce. He filed for divorce back in July, accusing her of extramarital relations when they were both cheating with the female staffer anyway. Now, her resigning, let's not pretend that her resigning is anything. This is the father talking, Hill's father. Her resigning is anything other than a direct result of this wicked man action whose sole purpose in life after he was dumped was to hurt my little girl. And how was he dumped? Okay, this right here it's just telling. This is very telling. Let's not pretend that her resigning is anything other than the direct result of the actions of a wicked man's whose sole purpose in life, after he was dumped, didn't the report say he filed for divorce in July because she was cheating with another man, even though they were both cheating on each other at the same time in a threesome? So is it gonna come out in the coming days that how this saga gonna go? She dumped him, so he filed for divorce first. That's what that's saying. After he was dumped, was to hurt my little girl. How was he dumped? She was dumped, right? So he's saying he released the photos because he was dumped by her, but he filed for divorce. I guess because maybe he was mad she dumped him, left him. If you go back to the text messages, Katie wanted to leave the female staffer alone and just be with the husband. During the text messages, she was saying, "I don't want to, mess around anymore." She was telling the female staffer that, calling for him to be prosecuted. Okay. Okay, we all know this. They claim she was in a relationship with Graham Kelly. The openly bisexual lawmaker denied the alleged affair with the aide, but fessed up to reports she was involved with the young female staffer. She's gonna get fired for that anyway. She's gonna get condemned for that anyway. Now, this is a photo of the lovers. Okay, that's Kelly Graham to the left. That's the guy that the husband is claiming she cheated with. That's Katie Hill in the middle. And at the far right, that's the female staffer that was seen in a picture getting her hair brushed in between Katie Hill's naked legs. So Graham Kelly, Katie Hill, and Morgan I don't know her last name. Weird last name. And I was saying they look alike. Look, Katie look like her. Oh, look at the nose. They got similar noses. The similar face features. The teeth almost similar. They look alike. But they all look like they got the same teeth and smile. But they got that. I guess the way they smile make them look alike. But they go they go her lovers right there. Her two lovers. Now let's go over to another article. Okay, back. Make sure we ain't got no ads on this. So covering the screen. Okay, let's read this. Katie Hill's estranged husband claimed to his parents he was hacked before new pictures of her were published online. So Katie Hill talked to her dad, and the estranged husband talked to his parents. Now let's read this. So in the first article, we read where Katie Hill's dad, what's his name, Michael Hill, whatever his name is, he talked to ABC News over the phone, released a statement. So I don't know why he called ABC. I don't know how ABC got in contact with him. I don't know why they just not letting this die down because she already resigned. I don't know why they still adding fire to this. I don't know why he said, the father just said in the last article that the husband was dumped by Katie, but the husband is the one who filed for divorce. So it's something strange with this going on with this story, man. There's always something strange with these this leaderships, man. Like what are they doing? What really is going on here? It's just strange. Why is the father talking and with the other father talking? Let's get into what the estranged husband father said. Kenny Heslep told his parents he had been hacked. Weeks before the nude pictures of Rep. Katie Hill were published, he asked a local podcaster if he wanted the whole story. So Kenny, the husband, told his parents he had been hacked. Weeks before the nude pictures of Katie Hill were published, he asked a local podcaster if he wanted the whole story. I guess the whole story of being hacked. Like, they need more context to that. The whole story of being hacked. He was talking to a podcaster before the photos released about being hacked. Like, and if we want the whole story. Okay. Is that a Bible? What is that? It's not even a Bible. Did she? What did she swear in? I know she didn't swear in on no Bible because she's homosexual. Homosexuals don't swear in on Bibles. When they do, then they go right back to being homosexual and rejecting God. Okay, the estranged husband of Katie Hill, who resigned from Congress after nude pictures of her were posted online, told his parents he believed he was hacked before the images were published. Okay, we know Hill's a Democrat. We know she resigned. We know Red State and Daily Mail had the photos and text messages. Well, you can see the text messages at Daily Mail or Red State where Katie told the female staffer she didn't want to be with the female staffer. And again, you got the dad saying that Katie dumped the husband. But come on. As well, she had a relationship with that congressional male. Red State and Daily Mail also published new photos of Hill, raising questions about the origins, about where they got the photos from. In the message to supporters, Hill called the incident a coordinated campaign carried out by right-wing media and as well as her husband. It's unclear what role Helsep, who is currently in the middle of a divorcing Hill, has publicly accused her of sleeping with the male staffer, may have played in the scandal. You can see the male staffer in a video on Katie Hill YouTube. But his father told BuzzFeed, now his father The ex-husband father, Kenny's father, told BuzzFeed News on Wednesday. It's today. Here's my thing. Why are these two dads talking to the news outlets? Who contact the news outlets? And why are they talking to the news outlets? This is strange. This is very strange. And Helsep told the news outlet that he believed his son was a victim of hacking before the images were released. He was hacked, is what he says. The father said when Fred Helsep said when contacted at his home. So Fred Helsep, the father of Kenny Helsep, Katie Hill's ex-husband, was personally contacted by a news organization. Like, how did this news organization get the father's telephone number? You get where I'm going with this? How, if they contacted the father, how did they get that information? So it wasn't the father in this case who contacted the news organization. Somehow the news organization got the father number and contacted him, and he actually talked to them. Instead of saying, "Click, I'm hanging up the phone, don't call here no more." This is strange, y'all. When asked if his son had a role in distributing the image, he added and said, "No, no." He also said he did not reach out to authorities, the husband, after being hacked. I think he started having computer issues. This is the father talking. So, what made him think it was hacking, he said. So that's what made him think it was hacking, because of the computer issues. Neither Kenny Helsep or his attorney immediately responded to the BuzzFeed News request for comment. Accusations were first published on the 10th after Helsep ranted on a Facebook post about his estranged wife. Red State republished the post, which was since been deleted, showing Helsep accusing Hill. So the husband posted ranting that his wife, was sleeping with a male finance director. That's what prompted the ethics investigation. But more than a week before that, Hillside was offering some information about his marriage to local media. Stephen Daniels, host of the Talk Santa Clarita podcast, said he received a message from Hillside on the 17th of last month. Any interest, this is the husband talking, any interest in the interview in the whole story yet? Hillside messages at 1:40 a.m. in the morning. So at 1:40 a.m. in the morning, what? I guess your wife didn't call you back or something, so you contacted the media and asked about any interest in the interview. It's very weird. Screen grabs of which were reviewed by BuzzFeed. After another message the following night, screen grabs of which were reviewed by BuzzFeed News, Daniels declined to get involved in the So the dude he contacted for interview declined to get involved in the dispute. Particularly as Hill was involved in the impeachment inquiry of President Donald Trump. I didn't know Hill was involved in that impeachment inquiry of Donald Trump. That connects one and one. Daniel told BuzzFeed News he wasn't sure what Hill meant by the whole story. Yeah. Okay, he said, "I just thought we wanted to air his dirty laundry." Y'all can read this. He thought I said, he wanted to air dirty laundry. So they're saying he contacted an agency about airing his dirty laundry about him and his wife and what was going on. So that was back in September, but he filed for divorce in July though. So after he filed for divorce, come September, he contacted news outlets and he wanted to ask them if they wanted the whole story. I guess he needed money because he is claiming spousal support. But I guess he needed money. So I don't really know what he was thinking. I really don't know what this is because both the parents contacted the news. Like the news contacted one parent. I think the other parent contacted the news. As we read in the last article. There we go. In another message on September 30th, Hill described his financial difficulties after being cut by Hill. Added he hadn't spoken to her since the separation. After being cut by Hill. Or cut off, so she cut the money off. Alright, y'all. This is just getting stranger and stranger. Y'all go ahead and read. Go over to your search engines and type in Katie Hill and read this. I think she did accuse him of releasing the images. Then she said her husband did it, and the dad said the husband did it. Yeah, the one with this read about Katie Hill's father. On Wednesday, her father, Michael Hill, told ABC News Helsep should be prosecuted. Who contacted who? Did Hill contact ABC News, or ABC somehow magically got his number and contacted him? That don't make no sense. Why are they cooperating with the media and talking about this still? Like this should really be handled behind closed doors. So it's something planned with this, something national plan. They got something national plan for this. All right, there's more to come out on this, y'all, cause the news is contacting the parents, and the parents are contacting the news, which they shouldn't be doing. Like she's out of office now. Like, why is this still in the news? What's going on here, y'all? I was gonna do another article, but let me just go ahead and talk about it. Back when Katie was 18, she was pregnant with a baby by her husband, her ex-husband now, because they knew each other since high school. But when Katie was 18, you can go look this up. She was pregnant with a baby, and she was contemplating getting an abortion. And she was going back and forth in her mind for some weeks about getting an abortion. Because she was young, she wanted to go to college, and she didn't want the responsibility of having a baby. Which is why you keep the legs closed and wear in protection. But eventually she had a miscarriage. Now, when you find the article that talks about her miscarriage and her being pregnant, it doesn't say how she had a miscarriage. Because abortion is murder, it is sin. Of course, she's bisexual, but miscarriage, like the reason I bring up the miscarriage, what did somebody punch you in the stomach for you to have a miscarriage? Like, how did you have a miscarriage? It never said how she had a miscarriage. It, but she was thinking about getting an abortion. And the article to me kind of seemed like she was happy she had a miscarriage. Kinda seemed like that to me. The way I was reading the article. But very strange story. Very strange. Well, she can't have kids because of that miscarriage. Something happened. Boy, she can't have kids because of that miscarriage. Something about her ovaries. And this is very strange, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna end it right there. This is Awkward Occurrence, Awkward Entertainment, and I'll see you in the next video.